let us continue playing Final Fantasy, the White Mage Challenge. Now, it's been quite a while, if I'm honest, since the last time I did any recording on this, because the last thing I did, well, there's quite a few things, but the easiest way to show you exactly what I've been doing is to go and save. Now I have 203,000 gil, which is enough to buy all the ruby amulets we need. However, there is more to it than that. Let's save the game, and this will more or less show how long this has taken me. Let's see. Oh, I've overwritten all of the save files I had, so more than 4 hours. But, as you can see on the save states, level 25. How have I got to level 25? Lots and lots and lots of farming undead in the ice caves. Okay, we are fully stocked up, and yay, we have access to 8th level spells at level 25. Again, not that we can cast any. And yeah, we have quite a lot of money around. However, if we check our equipment, I've already bought ruby armlets for everything. So what else do I need the money for? We've already established I can't buy level 7 spells in Gaia. There is the other place I can get to, and I'm bound to miss it, but... Oh, no, that's the leafling village, it's the other one. It's Gaia. You have to forgive me, it's difficult to navigate at this point. Somewhere. Oh, that's quite interesting. Might have to check out what that means a bit later. Ah, this is the one. The easiest way to get across is to land here and walk it. Which probably means we're going to encounter lots of enemies. One of the plus points now that we are level 25 is that there are various enemies we are hitting twice. We are getting 2 hit counters. Like that. Now the obvious thing about that is that we can actually hit things for more damage than we could before. Our damage output, for probably the first time in this challenge, has increased. Also, due to all the levelings, due to all the defensive items, we can now fight trolls without having to worry about them. And we can hit them. This is just... The challenge is a lot easier at level 25, but to be fair, considering where we're about to go, it's not enough. In any case, I do have a plan for how I'm going to handle the fiends in the last few dungeons, but before any of that, I need what's in this town, and then I need to become White Wizards. I need the Mage Party upgraded. Then we can buy an escape spell, and then we can buy the higher level cure spells, which we desperately need. But first, let's finish off these trolls. Also, you will note 400-ish hit points for all characters. It's just ridiculous. Couldn't let me just walk in, could you? A Winter Wolf and an Ice Guy, I guess. We're going to blink up and then we're going to fight them. We now have 9 first level spells. We've essentially now mastered the first level. If I was playing on easy, I'd have something like 50 first level spell slots by now, but there, I played this challenge properly. Still, that hurts. Well, we're only 1 step away from town, so don't have to worry about getting severely beaten here. Mind you. Oh, that's that dealt with. Now it's just the Ice Guy, I guess. free. We have 20 cure frees now, effectively. We have a lot of healing output. Mind you, we have more hit points that need healing. Cure 4 is quite good for that later because it heals everything. And in fact, Life 2, when we get that, is going to be very important because it revives a fallen enemy, a fallen ally, sorry, at full hit points. So at that point, I might be letting people die just so I can resurrect them. Well, it's a plan. It might not be the best plan in the world, and just to be sure, I should probably add Cure Free to you. But it's a plan. There's also other plans in the works a bit later. For now, let's get into town and heal up. Now, with all that money we bought, we're going to go to the White Mage Store, where they're going to take all of my gold. All of it, probably. Now we can buy Null Magic, which protects against instant death. Now, I'll probably add that to somebody, but for now, I want to get into heal free on those two characters. This provides another 6 heals, and they're party heals as well. So do I take any more, or do I save up? I think I save up at the moment. I may regret that later, but we have a lot of healing already. And eventually we're going to get a certain item which will help on that front as well. But we'll stick with that. There's other 7th level spells we want to buy once we're actually through with this thing. But it'll be nice to have the heal freeze once we're in dungeons, actually fighting again. And yeah, I'm in a habit of saving everywhere I stop at the moment. Even though I don't need to. Right. We're now going to go straight to the tower. We could go and see Bahamut first, but since he just sends us here, I don't think we actually need to. I think we can actually go through the tower anyway. So, back we go. By the way, I still hate water enemies, which are seemingly a lot tougher than the ground enemies. Ah, you. You're quite tough, so we'll just blink up. Ouch. Right, let's attack then. 154 damage. Oh, at least I'm critting for 21s and double hitting for 2. Rah. You know what? We should actually just run from you. You're just going to get us battered and bruised. Of course, the advantage of having an airship in this situation, it might even be worth selling my cottages here, is that I can go back to Corneria and heal anytime I want. Or whatever this town is. Which town is this? Oh, it's Provoker. So yeah, I get outside, I'm not going to use a cottage, I'm actually going to use these, because while the cottages are good for restoring mana points, inns are better. In fact, I'm next to certain I want to sell all of my cottages, but I know that if I do that, I'll suddenly end up getting really, really destroyed. Why am I saving? I'll get destroyed en route back to my airship because I can't restore my magic points. It'll happen. So we'll keep all the cottages for now, besides which I bought them, thinking they might be useful, and they have been, to be fair. But once I have an airship, their use is kind of not quite as good. Anyway, head north. You can see here, that's a tower. That's where we've got to go. Unfortunately, we can only land on grass for some reason. Probably because years of being buried mean it doesn't like the sand. It doesn't like marshes either. Alright, so... Not fully healed. Let us enter. Oh, come here. I'm in the wrong... Ah, there. Never mind. And no, we're running from you. Alright, let's go and see the, let's go see, talk to the dragon. Once I get out of the desert. He strikes first and hits us for 130. Yep, thank you. Really appreciate that. By the way, there's pretty much only one more defensive upgrade we could get for the White Mage party. Being hit for 100 by a random encounter, not good. Now, if I remember rightly, that's where we gotta go. But actually, that might be where we had to go anyway. Well, to get there, we've got to park, and the only place we can park is here. Rah. So let's use up some of these potions. From that one random encounter. The amount of gil we actually lost there. Right, a were-tiger and a lesser tiger. I've got an odd feeling they're going to kick our asses. Well, let's go anyway. Or at least we're damaging them. Oh, this tiger ran away. Advantage of being over-leveled compared to our power. We're only doing 10 damage, so we can attack these. But yes, in terms of damage output, we're about equivalent to maybe a party half our level, but of course, the fleeing mechanic is based on our level. So lesser enemies will, well, actually enemies which are probably tough enough to deal with us will run away. It's a great thing. Ouch. Not so much ouch, it's just ouch. If you don't like being poisoned, let's try running from them. Because we still have all of these potions stocked up from goodness knows how long ago. Gotta be at least 10 hours ago, game time. We will get to this tower. And in fact, I'm going to blink up against these. Just to be sure on this. And because we have blinks to spare, really. I'm going to use a cottage before I enter the tower in any case. Right, attack. Now if we can manage a few crits here, this will be useful. Mind you, quite consistent double hitting is good as well. Oh, poison. But we have 6 Asunas now. One down. And as long as we can avoid poison, the rest should be relatively simple as well. So I mean, 8 points of healing isn't a lot anymore against us. It would be if they had any kind of defense behind them, but yeah, they don't. Right, so I've got 10 minutes left in the video, so I'm going to default to my usual tactic of running away from everything. Just to get us into the tower then. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we get some 2,000 gold, which is useful. I go the wrong way to start with, which doesn't help. Enemy strikes first, and poisoned us. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Well, it's quite a big chunk out of white, it has to be said. It is in many ways partially annoying that they give you an airship and then force you to walk everywhere. And in fact, walk not a small way. Oh. Ah! Why can't you just... There you go. You run away. We don't mind that. Because it's exactly what we're going to do now. But this is why cottages are important. You end up getting bogged down on these ridiculously long land tracks, which for some reason our airship can't land on. A lizard and a hill guy, yes. Lizards, I think, haven't actually powered up since the last time. And we even fight... Actually, no, they have powered up by the look of it. These are more powerful lizards than the last one. Not that much more powerful, admittedly, but... And hill geigesses are just hill geigesses. We can deal with those quite easily now that we're double hitting. And yes, I said I was going to run away from them, but I'm not going to run away from something comparatively this easy. Right, victory is ours, and another 1,000 gil added to the increasing pile of money we now have, which we will spend on useless things such as spells. I think we'll run from the basilisks, especially if they're going to do that. Thank you. And just the one basilisk, but I'm not going to risk gaze attacks, even if I've got two. I should really buy some more stoner spells, because they're useful enough, and there's not a lot else going on at 6th level yet. Even then, it's really just the person with the escape spells, which I doubt I'm going to need more than one. We're going to run from those. Because we can. Now, if we're going to have to go back through all this just to get to our airship as well, annoyingly. I mean, we've done all our intensive training. I'd have no reason to fight you. Now, I believe this is it now. So what I shall do is I shall use a cottage. I should really have used all my healing spells before I did that. Yeah, well. That restores all our magic levels. No saving. But I shall pop open the save state now. And just potion up to finish. Okay. Let's head inside. The Citadel of Trials. Let's talk to this guy. So thou hast the crown required to test thy courage here. Then I do grant thee entry to the trials. Sit upon the throne, to open the way. If true courage dwells within thee, thou wilt find proof of it here. Wow. I believe now. I guess. Yeah. So where's the way up? Or do we have to? Oh no, there's a door. There we go. Citadel of Trials, floor 2. Yep, lots of teleporting things, but I think these are all sequential, so. Now, which one do we want to go by? We'll go with this one. And now this one. And now this one. And we're back here. So then this one. And instead we go with this one. Which gives us a long corridor down to this one. Which gives us a choice. We should go through this one. Which leads us to a door. But before that, we have a Necrotor. Just a chest. Hearing with the word necro in the name should probably be undead by rights, but you never know. At least this way I don't waste a cure free on it. Ooh, it wasn't a waste. Right. Die 2 then. Shouldn't need anything too severe, assuming it's good. I haven't got masses of hit points. It's not even hitting that hard against us, really. Maybe if there's a group of them, but really, I'm not sure it's needed. And there's a chest. This is going to be guarded by something, isn't it? Yes, it is. And it is going to be guarded by clay golems who strike first and have haste spells. It's more important to blink at the moment. Then work out can we damage the people. Yeah, they're going to hit us for 70, then we need to blink up. Right. Now we'll go for silence. Attack. Put a shield on. Put invisibility on. Miss. It's a very inaccurate spell. Right, we're about as protected as we can make ourselves, and not protected enough by any way, shape or form really. Mind you, we hit them for a bit of damage, so that's fine. Haste is marginally annoying, but we can deal with haste. Oh, they really don't have a lot of hit points. I was expecting a bit tougher, or at the very least higher defense stats. Well, they hit hard, but we hit them hard as well. Clay golems are defeated. Not worth that much, really. Still, we are rewarded with gauntlets. And of course, in the traditional style of this challenge, we can't use them. But it's more things to sell. Ah, 3 Necrotors. Now this time, I think a dire spell is called for. Let's go with a dire 3, just see how severely that hurts them. Only about for about 40. Yeah, that hurt them. Didn't kill any of them though. Okay. I think it's time then to crack open a heal free. In fact, die 2. Heal free. And that undoes a Bolt 2 or similar effect, so that's not a bad spell really. At least until we get some Cure 4s out. Okay, which one do we want? I'll take this one then. Oh, we're back here again. That was a mistake then. And we are rewarded with our mistake by going into another Necrotor. Attack. Ouch. I think we're potioning up in a bit. Yeah, come on. We can do this. There we go. Right, let's just apply some potions and get us back up to a fully operating level. Up to full hit points. Right. 62 potions left. And now we go through here. Which one was it last time? Yep, that was the one we chose. Whether it's the right one, I don't know. Right. 2 more choices. Let's go with this one. Nope, that's a bad one. Ah, the way up. The third floor. Now there's something important we need to pick up here, but we shall do that next video. Until then.